on the seashore, put money on your head, spin the rest up in Dior, Paris. Me and Dorsey sitting front row, elephant drum on the 40 shit, Dumbo, hole in your forehead. Talking jumbo, I'm feeling like Sean. I might shoot a 1-0. Please no sparklers, baby, I'm a legend. Standing on the couch, ace bottle in the desert.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Got the whole world and why we exist finally mapped. The rich kids get all the girls and all the ass, while the broke boys walk with the world kicking they back, yeah. She said she want a 5-star meal, yeah. If it come with head, then it's a 5-star deal. She said, shit, she just tried to hit me with a slap. I blocked my face with my hand, now it's a dap. No strings attached, I ain't trying to be a puppet, you heard. I'd rather be stung by bees than be fucking with birds. I say this shit all the time until I'm touching the curves, or till it's time to peck the pussy like perfecto. Her fur, retro, her weed, petrol, her heels, Dries. Don't fuck up the dress code. She don't need a nigga for shit, she got her own. But if he say he tryna pay, she like, I ain't saying no. Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you want me for money? He found out when she said I do. Too late, the pussy game too great. The pussy game too great. The pussy game too great. Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you want me for money? He found out when she said I do. Too late, the pussy game too great. The pussy game too great. The pussy game
crazy.
Prada booze with the Nico Louis suit. Ain't got no job, but I stay sharp. Can't pay my rent, cause all my money's spent. But that's okay, cause I'm still fly.
So getting greedier, doing shows for feds and social media, Wikipedia.
Getting greedier, getting needier, doing stunts for the media. I ain't serious, bad bitch, yeah, but the mind state is hideous.
That's funny, that's the same.
Brain like encyclopedia, and that ass look good with your Brazilian lips. The money like that shit, be trying to wipe that shit. Might first class on a Delta flight that shit. Off tops, I ain't even have to write that shit. Yeah, Lamar Odom with the stroke, girl, you got my dick. You like a Uber when you ride, I might buy your ass up. Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you want me for money? He found out when she said
I've decided that I'm going to redo my basement. Hitman, you were here. I'm going to cut it off at the pool table over here, and I'm going to wall it in, and I'm going to make it real dark, and I'm going to do the logo like this and everything. I'm going to mimic this room right here with these types of couches and everything. I'm going to move this couch upstairs. We need a new one upstairs. I'm redoing the downstairs room. I'm going to do quad TVs with a big screen. I'll hook it all up. Hook it all up. What do you think, Jamie? I like it. Anyhow, this is the DraftKings. If we get to 25 spots, we are at 17 now. We need 8 more spots. If we get 8 more spots, I'm going to add in 2 more prizes. One of those is going to be a $50 credit. $50, just straight $50 to use on anything you want. So, in breaks. So check that out. Another one will be something else. All right, guys. I'll have to answer that later here. So, we're gonna rip it. Sorry, I was getting my wife clearance. Dude, you kidding me? I do what I want after my wife says I can. Of course, like I'd get away with doing it. Her dad would have to help me do it. I wouldn't pay someone to do that. I'd probably have my father-in-law and I do that. We do it right though. Good luck to everybody. 2021 Mixer, and we got 19 today. 19 Spectra. You can thank Josh Calkins and Dougie Berger. They've been on me about that. Patrick Mahomes, Stephon Diggs. We got Ayuk. And Greg Newsome, the second out of 399. Now, I got to say, if you did not listen to our podcast today, you need to do that. We did a live podcast. Shout out to Chris Vogt, the Bearded Grinch. I thought he did. We were on the fly. We did not make a lot of plans for this one. We just said he just had shoulder surgery a couple days ago. I said, let's just go do it. He's like, all right. He's an awesome dude to work with as far as doing that podcast goes. So check it out. It's on our page. It's on the Blazzzin Sportscast page. Check this out. Waddle, gold out of 25. Going out to the Miami Dolphins, to Matt Gromback. off the trade. Calkins, I think, traded him, right, for the Jets. Calkins off the trade. Jalen Waddle. But yeah, we talk a lot about midseason NFL. This is out of 249, DeAndre Hopkins. We talk a lot about the Mike White situation. By the way, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you're a scratch-off kind of guy and you're in the mood to take a little gamble tonight, the Jets are money line against the Colts plus 420. Plus 420, meaning that for every dollar you bet, you get $4.25. $4.25. I put like $35 on them. It's like to win $235. I just figured, what the heck. I don't normally bet that big, but hey, I don't think we know what Mike White has. Do I think they're going to win? Nah. I think they have a chance. That's why I bet on it, but I don't think it's a great chance. That's why I thought that was a Trey Lance. I think that's why it's plus 420. If you are on FanDuel, if you're a FanDuel eligible, they have an awesome boost tonight. It is plus 400 for Jonathan Taylor and Michael Carter to each score a touchdown tonight. I think that's a great bet. I put 20 on that, 25 on that to win 100. Again, I don't only bet, I usually bet $5 or $10, but yeah, it was plus 420. That was the other reason. There we go for the Niners. Richard Myler. There you go, Richard. And we got Russell Wilson, Devin White, Derek Carr, Michael Thomas. And I got to tell you, the best part of the podcast was when Chris talked about card investing and the Rams. I was just like, mind blown. It was such a great... that's why Vegas is rich. You're right, Jamie. You're absolutely right. I said it's a scratch off. You buy it. When I say scratch off, what I mean is you buy it with the plan to not win. Winning is a bonus. Don't ever buy a scratch off with the intent like, I'm definitely going to win here. Chances are I'm going to lose this money. I'm willing to lose it for the upside. I'd rather put $20 on that Michael Carter, Jonathan Taylor bet than I would to buy a $20 scratch off. What the heck? Oh, that'll play. Hey, at least it's wild card points. Someone's going to win one. I don't know what they're going for these days. There's a Tom Brady, Parker, and Gibson. But wild card points are never, I'll look up and see what they're selling for these days. I'm curious. There's a Trevor Lawrence graffiti, Matt Ryan, A.J. Brown. We got the CeeDee Lamb and a Josh Palmer. Didn't he get his first touchdown this past week? What do y'all have in for your game vote? We have some time. I'm not going to rush through too many. I'm probably just going to do that game today. Remember, certified something they did not this year anyhow do a retail product of, to my understanding. I don't know if they used to or not. So there's no Chris, how much are the wild? Oh, he's not going to look. He's going to say $7. The wild card points last I checked were going for big money. I'm sure they've come down a bit. Damian Harris, Jared Goff, and 7 out of 10. Aaron Donald for the Rams going out to Kyle Costco. A nice purple 7 out of 10 gold team. So we got a Waddle out of 25 and a Donald out of 10. TJ Watt, LaMichael P. Ryan out of 249. We got Zeke, Kirk Cousins, and Jonathan Taylor. Heard an interesting thing on Kirk Cousins that they're limiting his throws downfield, but he has one of the best efficiencies downfield of any quarterback. He's also the second highest paid quarterback in the league this year. Kirk Cousins, second highest paid quarterback in the league this year. Josh Jacobs, Tua, Devontae Adams, and another one for the Vikes. It's going to be our patch, Amir Smith-Marset. That's right, we get the wild card points. Yeah, wild card has retail today. Retail. Stay away from it. We do have some wild card Matt that I want to break yet. The all autograph stuff. Derrick Henry, Chase Young, Nick Chubb, Deshaun Watson, and Russell Wilson for the Seahawks out of 199 going out to Dougie. All right, I want to look up something quick. Give me a minute. Get out of here, certified. We got to top load these wild card points, but before I do, let's just do a little research here. Panini wild card points. Let's see what they're doing here. There's some listed for 100 or best offer. Let's see if there's any sold for a price. They've come down a bit. Still, I guarantee you they're 80 and up. 64, 70. One sold on a bid for 90. $81. So there's $100. That was the best offer. One bid for 100. That was October 26th. So anywhere it looks like when they're available, $80 to $100. So that card's someone's gonna get an $80 to $100 card on a random on a $25. He opened one of the wild card blasters, and that's it. I opened it. Yeah, I mean wild card. It's like buying the retail leaf. You know, we get the hobby blasters with 4 in there, which I'm like, all right, like. That's not great. They're not awesome, but you still get 4 autographs. When the retail comes in, it's like 2 autographs and like some base. I'm always like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're just like, why am I doing this? All right, we're going to do, it should be our auto first. Oh, and what I wanted to do was one of the fat packs first. That's how I normally do it. Ah! We're going to give away 2 fantasy spots. F you, Panini. These will be given away separately. What the F? We can't get away from it in a single year. 20 has it. 21 has it. What the freaking F? Tre'Davious White, Darren Waller, Jimmy G, and Devontae Parker. Motherfucker. Douchey. We're giving away 2 fantasy spots. That's all there is to it, which puts us closer to the big prize as well. Russell Gage. At least this is cheap relatively for a 2021 mixer. Baker. Ingram. There is a 2 of 5 Larry Fitzgerald. And boom! 24 out of 60 for the Bengals. Andrew Michael Russo. There you go. That'll play. That's what we're looking for there. If I'm buying the box myself, I'll take the points to get that right there. There we go. What the Now, Andrew, the mag case is on me. However, if you don't want it in a mag case, if you're like, no thank you, I like my cards shipped in a top loader, all you have to do is message me and say, hey, can you take that out of there? I do want to show you, as it with limited, there's always, I don't want to say they're banged up, but there's always a slight, on the dark sides of these stick cards, there's always a slight discoloration, so I don't want you to think that happened with very light. But again, to a grader's eye, they're going to say, well, that's not a perfect corner. It's very hard in limited to get a perfect corner because of the shape of the stock of the card. But I like to show that. I didn't used to do that so much. I like to do it more often now because I know how important that is to some. But that is an on-card Joey B. 2-color out of 60 RPA. Limited is soft. It is like the edges are a little soft. It's gotten better. 2018 and 19 were real bad. 20 wasn't the worst. 20, I said they did improve the quality of the card. But yeah, limited's always that stock I referred to that they need to improve the. Origins is a lot like it too. Origins is a very similar stock, especially their base cards this year. All right, so this is going to be our patch card. We got 2 randoms to go. We are still gonna give away 2 fantasy spots. I'll stand by that. Joe Mixon, McLaurin, Cooper, Boyd, and for the Broncos, it's gonna be a KJ Hamler out of 199. Yeah, you know what, Chris? I know they're soft, but do you know what this reminds me of? NT. It's got an N. Jason Upchurch from Three Kings and I always talk about how limited. One of the coolest things about limited is that it rivals the look of NT. It really does. It's got a little more color in there. It's not quite as clean, but it's on card. It's got great patches. 9 on the sticker. I want to know why. It's centered. It was 1 stick. That's a 10. It's a 10! Jamie, it's a 10. A 10. All right. 2 out of 5, Fitzgerald. Russell Wilson out of 199. 7 out of 10, Donald. Waddle out of 25. Trevor Lawrence graffiti. And a Palmer out of 249. Some nice stuff there. We also had some numbered stuff over here. Some higher numbered stuff. Our swatch cards were KJ Hamler for the Broncos. Sorry, we'll start this over. Amir Smith-Marset for the Minnesota Vikings. Going out to Jordan Mountcastle. Tutu Atwell for the LA Rams. Nice 2-color there for Kyle Costco with a big seam there. And KJ Hamler for the Denver Broncos. Jeff Guffey. We had the Trey Sermon for the 49ers. Going out to Richard Myler. Because it's backwards. Dude, you don't want me to put it forwards. The Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Now remember, we are going to random these points off one at a time. That's such a nice card. We are going to random these one at a time. We'll start with the 400. We'll end with the wild card. 2 randoms. Everyone's eligible. 2 separate randoms, meaning that somebody could win both those cards. They do count as a hit. We used to do it as one, but then someone pointed out, wait a minute. What if they were both from the same team? If the missing hits. Couldn't argue it. It's a great point. We're a democracy here. We didn't even have to vote on it. I felt like somebody made a great point. It became a law. So here we go. Everyone eligible. This is 400 points. 2, 1. It's the Green Bay Packers. Jason Holmes getting the 400 points. This card has been immunized. All right. Same thing. Here we go. Wild card points counts as a hit. Min roll 5. 11. Nice big roll for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is going to be the Detroit Lions, both in the NFC North, which we talked about a bit today. Troy Hockenbrall, nice card there, about $100, $80 to $100 card right there. Lions. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do our 2 $5 hitless credits. Then we're going to give out 2 fantasy spots. You're going to hit the 25 because of that right there. I mean, that's going to put you at 19. We still have to do 6 breaks, but we have today, tomorrow, and Saturday to do that. Here we go. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the Bucks and the Pats. So Ricky Stone and Matt Grombach each getting a $5 hitless credit. Now, everyone eligible. Dougie has some spots. 1 spot was sold to Josh. Corey Humphrey was able to sell his spot. He can't do it in his state. So he was able to get $20 for his spot, which I thought was a very fair price. He gets $20. Someone gets in the league. There's a good bit of prizes here. This is going to be the DK 5-week challenge. Spot 18 and 19. All right, min roll 5. Good luck, y'all. 12. High rolls today. High rollers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Panthers and the Eagles getting spots. Jonathan Felton, and I believe he has a spot already. Felton is going to be selling some spots. If you're looking for a spot, go talk to Jonathan Felton. I would say $20 Yeah, I'm going to line that here a little bit. I got to run to the post office quick, and I got to check on Spectra, but I got to get to the post office before 4:30. So if you're looking for a spot, I would say $20 is a fair price to pay for it. I do believe that. I wouldn't go more. Felton has some, but again, if he sells them for 20, he can give them away if he wants. He can trade them for cards. He can just be a friend. He can use it in leverage for a random teams trade. It's up to him what he does with it. But there you go. I would say don't be afraid to give. If you want to negotiate, $15 isn't too low. I wouldn't try to go lower than that. I think that's a fair price for it. So here we go. It's going to be the Raiders 67-33. Let me get my handy dandy notebook out here. Because we're really smart. You weren't last week with like 30% of correct picks. Yeah, Chris, I thought $20 was spot on for this fantasy stuff. Now, we're going to add some more prizes, but at the same time, that keeps the value the same because there's more contestants. So that's why when I say we hit 25, that puts the league at about 500 with the high scores, the prizes, all that. That's about what it should be. All right, guys, I will be back in a little bit. I got to check on Spectre, run to the post office. I am going to put up a Pokemon thing. Be back soon.